Hi guys, this is Sreekanth. I'm your Devops trainer. So today we are going to discuss about reverse proxy in nginx. So I will give a small description about what is reverse proxy, and we will see the demo. So what is the reverse proxy? I mean, nginx means the basic meaning of reverse proxy means when we access anything on the browser, that request will come to the reverse proxy server. Then the proxy will send the request to the corresponding servers. So overall, though we will access the server with the IP address, but that IP address is not the actual server. The IP address is a proxy server IP address. So why we will use reverse proxy means uh, so it is like it will access the behalf of all the servers. It is like a load balancer. So whenever any request come, it will come to the load balancer. Load balancer will route to the corresponding servers, which are the servers is configured with that load balancer. So then it will send the request to that particular server. So but that only reverse proxy will know the IP address of that the corresponding servers. But outside we know the only the reverse proxy IP address. So today in today example we will see that we will create two containers. One is reverse proxy container, another one is a normal container. Though in the diagram we will see three servers, but I'm going to create only one container and one reverse proxy container. So don't confuse with the reverse proxy and the normal server. Both are the same, but what we will do. We whenever request come to the the container, that container is will route to the another container. So the routing capability having will be having to the this server. So that's why we call it's a reverse proxy. It's a very simple configuration. In the configuration section, we will just point the IP address of that server with the port number. So if the port number is matches, then it will send a request to that corresponding server. So yeah, so first we will launch two containers first. So we'll create a container, just normal command, docker run -itt -name. We'll give a name like server 1 and the port number. I will give normal port number only, the regular port, and image. That's it. So containers created. Okay. So what we will do, so we will access this container with the IP address, this current machine IP address. So when we get the request to this container needs to send a request to other container. So that container we are going to create now. Run -itd name server 2. And I will give the port number like 4001 colon E18. I don't want to go detail about the this port. So it is just a host port, and this is the container port. So that's it. Anything wrong? Oh, sorry. It should be in the 65,000 below. Okay. PS. Yeah. So done. So we have a two containers. So one is server 1 and server 2. So what we will do, we will access this container with this the current host IP address. So let's see whether it is pointing to the this server or not. What is the IP address of the server? Yeah, this one. So if I give 80, see, so we are able to access this content since it is working on the 80 port number. So HTTP default port is 80, so it is working on that. And I will also look into other container with a different port, that is 40001. 001. Yeah. See, so one is 80, one container is running on the 80 port, another one is for 40,001. So now for identification, we will I will modify this content because we are getting confused with this same web page. So I will modify to the 4001, and that is the second container. So let me get into that container. Yeah. Yeah. So I will modify HTML page, nginx HTML. So this is the default page. Nginx will get this default page whenever we access the nginx when we create the container. So now I will modify to, yeah. So h1 welcome to reverse proxy world h1. That's it. Okay, fine. So we are modified HTML content up to the second container. Exit Docker PS. See. So for the first container, we will see the default Nginx page. For the second container, we see the welcome to reverse proxy world. So now what we will do, so when we try to access this container IP, I mean this is obviously this is the host port, but when we access application with the 80 port, then this request this IP should route to this port number. So that configuration we will see now. So, so I mean to say that whenever we access with the 80 port, it should route to the 40,001. Yeah. So that we are going to see. So what should we do now? We need to modify the configuration file in the container one. Okay. Docker PS. So what is the container one? Yeah, this one. So I will get into this container. And sh. That's it. So the default configuration you're going to see here, nginx.conf section. Yeah. So this is the default configuration of nginx. So what we will do, we will put some configuration here so that whenever any request come to this container, this nginx should route to the another URL. So that we will do. We just need to do this one. This configuration is enough. See, when we get the request on the 80 port, that is, yeah. So when we get the request with the 80 port, then what we are saying, we should point to this one. So this is a current server IP, public IP, and port number we should give 4001. Yeah. It's just a very simple configuration. That's it. See, listen 80. On which IP address? This is the local host, means the current server IP. So, on this IP and with the port number, if we get the request on this IP and with this port number, what we are saying, we were yeah. Okay. So we are pointing to this URL. So that we are going to see now. Okay, I just copied that and paste. So here, vim editor won't work inside the container. So what we will do, we just already modify this content. So I just copy paste this one. Cat greater than etc nginx conf. Yeah, save it. So exit. So we modify the configuration, right? So we need to reload the configuration. So we have a command for that. uh, yeah, so docker exe container id, and yeah, this command will work. Yeah, so real configuration has been reloaded. Yeah, so now if I refresh, then we should see this page. See, enter. See, request is pointing to the other container. I mean to say that. So when we request this one, it is pointing to this one. So this is the reverse proxy. So if from the example, I will explain. So we are accessing the application from the internet, that is a browser. So it is sending request to the one container, then it is pointing to the different one. So this is the basic reverse proxy configuration. I hope you guys understood. What did I do? Wait, I think I should put it. Yeah. Thank you guys. Bye bye.